Hello and welcome. When you hear the word occult, what comes to mind? For many, it conjures images of secret societies, mysterious symbols, and forbidden knowledge. While there's a grain of truth to that mystique, the reality is far more profound and intellectually rich. The term occult simply means hidden, referring not to something evil, but to a deeper spiritual reality concealed behind the veil of the everyday world. Today, we're embarking on a journey to uncover the foundational pillars of Western Esotericism, the very bedrock upon which centuries of mystical thought have been built. We'll explore the ancient wisdom that has captivated philosophers, artists, and seekers for millennia. This isn't about spooky stories, it's about a hidden history of human consciousness and our eternal quest for meaning. So, let's pull back the curtain and explore what the occult really teaches. Our journey begins in the sands of ancient Egypt with a tradition known as Hermeticism. At its heart are the teachings attributed to a legendary figure, Hermes Trismegistus, or Hermes the Thrice Great. He was a syncretic deity, blending the Greek god Hermes with the Egyptian god Thoth. The core texts of this tradition, the Corpus Hermeticum, are a series of dialogues between Hermes and his students. They unveil a universe that is a single, living, conscious entity, a manifestation of a divine mind, often called the All. The most famous Hermetic principle, as above, so below, encapsulates this idea. It means that the patterns of the cosmos are reflected within humanity, and vice versa. By understanding ourselves, we can understand the universe. Hermeticism teaches that humans are not fallen creatures, but divine beings with the potential to achieve gnosis, a direct, intuitive knowledge of the divine and reunite with our spiritual source. This philosophy of cosmic unity and human divinity became a cornerstone for everything that followed. Flowing from a similar historical wellspring as Gnosticism, the word gnosis means knowledge in Greek, and for the Gnostics, this wasn't intellectual knowledge, but a direct salvific experience of the divine. Gnosticism flourished in the first few centuries of the Common Era, presenting a radical reinterpretation of reality. Gnostics taught that the material world we inhabit was not created by a benevolent, all-powerful God. Instead, it was crafted by a lesser, flawed deity known as the demiurge. Our souls, which are sparks of the true, transcendent God, are trapped within this material prison. The Gnostic path is one of awakening to our true origin and escaping the confines of the physical world. This awakening is achieved through gnosis, often delivered by a messenger of light, like Christ in some Gnostic systems. This dualistic worldview, the separation of a pure spiritual realm from a flawed material one, created a powerful narrative of spiritual rebellion and liberation that has echoed through esoteric thought ever since. Next, we turn to the enigmatic art of alchemy. Often misunderstood as a greedy quest to turn lead into gold, true alchemy was something far more profound. It was a spiritual discipline cloaked in the language of chemistry. Yes, alchemists worked with metals and furnaces, but their laboratory was a metaphor for the human soul. The lead they sought to transmute was not the physical metal, but the base, unrefined human spirit, burdened by ignorance and vice. The gold was the attainment of enlightenment, perfection, and spiritual immortality. The alchemical process, with its stages of dissolving, purifying, and recombining, solve. Coagula was a map for personal transformation. The philosopher's stone was not just a substance to create gold, but the key to spiritual realization. Alchemy perfectly embodies the Hermetic principle as above, so below, uniting the inner work of the soul with the outer work of the laboratory, showing that spirit and matter are inextricably linked. As we look to the heavens, we encounter another foundational pillar, astrology. Long before it became the stuff of daily horoscopes, astrology was a sacred science. Based on the Hermetic idea of a connected cosmos, it posited that the movements and positions of celestial bodies, the sun, moon, and planets, have a direct influence on life on Earth. Each planet was seen as embodying a specific archetypal energy or divine intelligence. The moment of your birth, captured in your natal chart, was a snapshot of the heavens, a cosmic blueprint of your potentials, challenges, and life's path. It wasn't about rigid fortune. Instead, classical astrology was a tool for self-understanding. It helped individuals align themselves with the cosmic tides, to understand their innate strengths and weaknesses, and to navigate their lives with greater wisdom. The planets were not seen as distant masters, but as cosmic mirrors reflecting the different facets of the human psyche and the divine order of the universe. Finally, we arrive at the Qabalah, a mystical tradition that originated within Judaism. The word Qabalah means to receive, referring to a received wisdom about the nature of God and the universe. At its core is the tree of life, or Atzkim. This famous diagram is a map of consciousness, a model of creation, and a pathway for spiritual ascent. It consists of 10 spheres, called Sephirat, connected by 22 paths. Each sephira represents a specific divine attribute or stage in the unfolding of creation, from the singular, unknowable divine source down to our physical world. The Qabalah is not just a theoretical model, it is a practical system. By meditating on the tree and traveling its paths in their imagination, practitioners aim to understand the divine forces at play within themselves and the cosmos, and ultimately, to climb the tree back to the divine source. Its intricate symbolism and profound psychological insights made it an essential framework for many later esoteric movements. particularly within the Western magical tradition. So, what do we see when we bring these 5 pillars together? Hermeticism gives us the core philosophy, a living, interconnected universe where we are divine sparks. Gnosticism offers the drama of our spiritual condition, trapped in matter, yearning for liberation through knowledge. Alchemy provides the methodology for transformation, a practical path to purify the soul and achieve spiritual gold. Astrology gives us the cosmic context, a map of the celestial forces that shape our lives and a tool for self. And Qabalah provides the grand, unifying structure, a detailed diagram of both God and the human soul, and a ladder for our return journey. These are not separate, isolated systems. They have interwoven, influenced, and enriched one another for centuries. The Renaissance magicians studied the Hermetic texts and the Kabbalistic tree. The alchemists used astrological timing for their experiments. The Gnostic impulse for liberation echoes in nearly every esoteric path. Together, they form a rich and complex tapestry of thought dedicated to answering life's biggest questions. Who are we? Where did we come from? And what is our ultimate purpose? They teach that the universe is not a cold, dead machine, but a vibrant, intelligent, and magical place, and that the key to unlocking its secrets lies hidden within ourselves. This is the true heart of the occult tradition, a timeless quest for wisdom, transformation, and reunion with the divine. Thank you so much for joining me on this exploration of Western esotericism. I hope this has shed some light on these profound and often misunderstood traditions. If you found this journey insightful, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more deep dives into the world of ideas. See you next time.